Hi everyone, my name is Bumi Afolabi and I've just published a book titled Incredible Courage. I wrote this book to help everyone as they navigate through life, through thick and thin. To whet your appetite for this, I'd like to share with you one of the chapters from the book. This chapter is titled Define Your Normal. It is interesting what God uses to teach us sometimes. In November 2016, I had a major surgery. And the way that worked out is a whole story on its own. The timing couldn't have been better, but honestly, that was only obvious in retrospect. It was all God. I had a standing appointment with my doctor, which I had been postponing for almost 3 months. The day I ticked off what was the last major item on my work to-do list for the year, I said to myself, tomorrow is the day. No more postponement. Long story short, I saw the doctor and he said we needed to do this and we could do it in 10 days. What? In 10 days? Who prepares for surgery in 10 days? Nonetheless, we started the process and everything was approved and ready for the D-Day. D-Day was perfect because it was towards the end of the year. I could take a sick leave without feeling guilty. Yeah, I like work too much, I know. My family and some friends who knew me told me what was normal and expected of someone who had just done the kind of surgery I did. I think deep in their hearts they knew that this lady wouldn't do the normal things, but they tried and hoped that, against hope, that I would listen to reason. Of course, I didn't. Those who know me know I'm the least conventional person on the planet. The first 24 hours after, I was in and out of sleep. I've never slept that much in a continuous space of time in my entire life. Oh, did I mention it was my first surgery ever? Within 48 hours, I was up and taking strolls on the hour along the hospital corridor. The nurses wondered who this lady walking around was, and when one of them saw me on my bed sometime after, she was amazed that I was the same person who had surgery just 48 hours ago. A week later, I spent 2 days at work. The first day doing 2 presentations and conducting 1 election. The second day, I sat in a strategy session all day and even attended a party in the evening. A week later, I went on a scheduled trip. Now, I'm not trying to paint a picture of a superwoman. My mobility was greatly reduced. I couldn't sit straight and I had to sit at an angle like this. And I couldn't drive. But I walked around, cooked my own food, and did minimal office work. What was I doing? I was defining my own normal. I wasn't going to limit myself to what the usual practice was. I was sensible in that I listened to my body and I took appropriate rests. I didn't strain, I didn't bend, but I stretched the limit of what was possible. I refused to be an invalid. 2 weeks later, during one of my rest breaks, I browsed the web for what some other clients considered normal for my situation. And I found that my own normal was actually in line with the UK at least. So I wasn't as crazy as I thought I was being. Now, what's the point of all this? Don't feel constrained to go by the normal that your environment dictates to you. Stretch the limits of your environments and yourself, but listen to you, your spirit, soul, and body. If you take the time to listen to yourself, you should not act foolishly. Go beyond your comfort zone within reasonable limits as dictated by your innermost self. I'm sure you want to know the end of the story. Well, to do that, you've got to go online to Roving Heights or DM me personally to get your copy, and let's go together on a journey of incredible courage. Thank you.